On May 4th, 2026, the Election Commission of India confirmed what many thought was completely impossible. A 59-year streak of dominance by the traditional Dravidian parties was broken. Tamil Nadu had just experienced a political earthquake. Actor turned politician Vijay, through his newly formed political party, Tamiliga Vetri Kazhagam or the TVK, emerged as the single largest political party, capturing close to 108 of the total 234 assembly seats in its very first election. Media called it a sudden wave. They assumed he won only because of celebrity worship, but they were entirely wrong. What happened in Tamil Nadu was the execution of a secret, meticulously calculated 17-year grassroots logistics operation. And today, we're breaking down the exact same blueprint of how a traditional movie fan club was transformed into one of the most ruthless, highly functional political startups that India has ever seen in decades. To truly understand the genius of Vijay's 2026 strategy, we first have to understand the graveyard of superstar politicians. Folks, Tamil Nadu has a very unique history of actors becoming chief ministers like MGR and Jayalalitha. But that landscape changed. Legendary actor Shivaji Ganeshan lost his security deposit in 1991. Kamal Hassan launched a digital first party but struggled to break even 4% of the total vote share. Rajnikant teased an entry for years before realizing the momentual nightmare of building a party from scratch. The lesson: people will pay to watch you on a cinema screen, but they won't automatically trust you to fix their roads or schools. Fandom alone is politically useless without an organized ground level cadre. Vijay knew he needed an army of workers, not an army of movie watchers. The true turning point actually occurred in 2009. Instead of letting his fan clubs just celebrate movie releases, Vijay completely rebranded them into the Vijay Makkal Laikam or the VMI. He gave them a flag and a directive: work, rise, and you can. From 2009 to 2020, VMI acted as a shadow government welfare branch. They planned and established free evening tuition centers across all 234 constituencies. Vijay explicitly instructed that these centers to be staffed by volunteers holding at least an undergraduate degree. During the devastating Chennai floods, VMI members were the first respondents. Over a decade, Vijay incubated a massive network of local leaders known for their hard work, entirely bypassing traditional political patronage. But how do you know if that community trust actually translates into votes? You run a beta test. In 2021, long before TVK was officially announced, Vijay authorized his VMI members to contest in the rural local body elections. Here is the strategic brilliance. There was no official political party. Vijay himself did not campaign. Members went on to run as independent candidates at the village level. The result? They won an astonishing 115 seats. This was the empirical proof he needed. His cadre could win on merit, independent of his superstar aura. Armed with 17 years of data, VMI was formalized into Tamiliga Vetri Kazhagam on February 2nd, 2024. And for the 2026 election, TVK executed a ruthlessly professional digital first campaign. TVK also built a sophisticated IT wing and called it the Voice of Commons. They aggressively targeted close to 35 to 45 lakh new Gen Z voters with highly disciplined online messaging. They launched the My TVK app with the audacious goal of enrolling close to 2 crore members. This app allowed cadres to log in, analyze member data, track ground level activities, and coordinate seamlessly. While rivals did unscripted press conferences, Vijay stayed silent, letting his algorithm army turn loyal fan base into electoral superpowers. But elections are generally won on policy, so TVK went on to release a highly targeted 40-point manifesto that introduced a technology driven governance model. They promised a Tamil Nadu citizen privilege card functioning like a localized Aadhaar card via a super app. to deliver government services and offerings directly to citizens and eliminating bribery or any other intermediary. They even proposed India's first dedicated AI ministry and an AI city. On the welfare front, they undercut the incumbent government by promising 2,500 in monthly assistance to women heads of families, 6 free LPG cylinders a year, and an annual 15,000 rupee scholarship to prevent school dropouts. But the road to victory faced a profound crisis. In September 2025, a massive crowd crush at a TVK rally in Karur resulted in the tragic death of 41 people. The Supreme Court ordered a CBI probe and Vijay was questioned in Delhi just months before the election. TVK quickly adopted implementing strict 1 kilometer security cordons for future events. Despite the massive legal and public relationship hurdle, on May 4, 2026, following a historic 85.1% voter turnout, TVK decimated the competition. The most devastating defeat for the establishment occurred in Kolattur. TVK candidate V.S. Babu executed the upset of the century, defeating the sitting Chief Minister M.K. Stalin in his own fortress by over 8,700 votes. Today, Tamil Nadu sits in an incredible political standoff. With over 108 seats, TVK is just 10 seats short of majority. In a massive shift, the Congress government party has broken its alliance with the DMK to extend full support to TVK. Meanwhile, desperate rumors suggest that the DMK and the AIDMK might attempt an unthinkable alliance just to keep the TVK out of power. In response, TVK has threatened a massive mass resignation of all 108 MLAs to force a constitutional crisis. Actor Vijay didn't stumble into politics, he spent 17 years systematically covering a cinematic fan base into a highly disciplined, tech-enabled political machine. What do you think? Can TVK navigate this razor-thin math and form the government, or will the DMK and the AIDMK actually join forces? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that subscribe button and leave a like, and we will see you in the next one.